Hey dolls, welcome back to my channel. Today is January 31st, so that means it is the end of my month-long isolation. So I came to update you guys, tell you how it's been stepping back from lashing, and while I do so, I'm going to do a massive unboxing video because Quest Nutrition sent me this entire box of goodies. And one thing about lash artists is we need snacks between all of our clients. Not only that, but being vegan, I know I miss out on my protein a lot. So this is a protein forward brand. So all of their little snacks, their chips, little donuts, Cheez-Its, or cheese crackers, everything is very high in protein. When I tell you they sent me like 2 huge boxes, I thought I was gonna get like a bag or 2. They sent me everything. So thank you so much, Quest Nutrition. Me and the dolls have been loving these. I'm also gonna be using them in the goodie bags for my women's event coming up. So if you're attending, you will get a sample of Quest Nutrition as well, which is great for your protein. Not only that, but I just made, I accidentally burnt them. It was my first time making these, don't judge me. But I made vegan donut holes out of only like 3 ingredients. Wow, this is a great low sugar midnight snack. I also just got some new goodies that I've been using. My little cousin, one thing she's gonna do is always put me on to the best products. So we are also going to be testing out these products. So the first one is, I guess it's a dupe for the Dior lip oil. And it's e.l.f. I think this was literally $2.99 at Target. So next time you're on your hot girl Target run, grab the e.l.f. Cosmetics lip lacquer in clear, transparent. This is actually my second tube of it. I will say it runs out pretty quickly if you put a lot of lip gloss on your lips like I do, but it's literally $2. So back into the point of today's video. I was spending the month of January in self-isolation. If you didn't know, I'm a Capricorn. My birthday is January 19th and I'm turning 26, or I just turned 26. So this past year, I did a lot of my healing. I did a lot of self-digging. I literally was at my weakest this time last year. There was a point where my little cousin would call me and I couldn't even pick up the phone because I couldn't fake a smile or a hi. And I've never experienced that before. And she's the person that always keeps me going, picks me up. She's my reason why. And even my therapist, there were so many times where she picked up the phone or she would call me and I like almost canceled because I was just like, I can't build the strength. The first thing she asked me is, how are you? And I just couldn't say I was okay. And I broke myself. I broke all my patterns, my habits, my toxic relationships, my toxic traits, my own traumas. You have to break yourself to remake yourself. And I just posted something the other day on Instagram. Make sure you're following the most of them are on Instagram. But I posted something the other day about it doesn't matter how many times you rebuild yourself. It doesn't matter how many times you reinvent yourself, especially as a creator. We like get so pressured to know exactly who we're gonna be, and you can only be that. I feel like so many of us know we were meant for more, and because of the pressure of the world, the pressure of your parents, the pressure of Instagram, or even the school system, it's what do you want to be when you grow up? You're supposed to say one answer and one answer only. It makes it feel like, at least to me, I felt like for so long when I wanted to be a lash tech one day, and then, or even a hairstylist. I was a hairstylist for years. When I quit being a hairstylist, I felt like I messed up. I was like, wow, I was following the wrong journey for so long. I can't believe I was a hairstylist for so long. I felt such shame and guilt for leaving. A, for my clients, because I loved my hair clients just like I love my lash clients. But I felt guilt because I was like, wow, I really spent my entire career to that point being a hairstylist, digging into hair, and now I'm giving it up. I wasn't giving it up. I knew it wasn't meant for me anymore. I knew that for me to grow, I had to get rid of that. So for this year, this month of January, my goal was to do self-isolation as the final part of my healing, because I changed my intuitive thoughts. I learned how to identify my intuitive thoughts, my triggers, how I react, how I emotionally spend my money, all the big impulse buys I would buy once a month. No duh, they were right before my period or right after my period, or when I felt like I was in a manic episode or something like that. It all comes down to your emotions at the end of the day. Everything comes down to your emotions, and your emotions make you want to react. So you need to be able to identify your emotions so that you aren't acting on your emotion. Your actions will make your life unfold a complete different way. You need to know what your emotions are. It's okay to feel any emotion you're feeling, but you need to be able to identify them and separate them from your business, separate them from your actions. Because let me tell you, doll, when I was in such a dark period, and thank God I didn't know that I needed this one mentorship call, this mentorship program as much as I did, because that led me to my life coach, Karina, and my therapist, Katiana, from Beyond the Scale. They're great. If you ever need a mentor, a life coach, anything, let me know and I will point you in the right direction for a therapist. I will put you on, because when I tell you these ladies changed my entire life, these ladies changed my entire life, because they helped me discover who I was. Who is your highest self? Who is your highest self? You have to identify who she is. You have to show up as who she is. Show up as who you want to be. Not the person who you were yesterday, not the broken part of you, not the person that couldn't say no or stand up for yourself or was always pouring into other people's cups before you poured into your own. You're not showing up as her. You're showing up as the new version of yourself. So again, I wanted to go into January. I wanted to be around nobody, because I thought that's what the rest of my healing journey was needing. And I'm a Capricorn. I love my solitude. I can pick and choose when I have people over. I can pick and choose when I'm around people. And I thought I wanted to do this month, this new year, starting off the end of my healing journey by myself. So I learned that was pretty impossible, because I had just hired a new girl at my business, which I am so grateful for. Lashes by JJO, hit her up. I love her. I love my entire team, K-Baby. Anyway, I just hired somebody new, and I was like, shit, I have to be here. My business is my baby. I'm always gonna prioritize my business. But pause, I said that this is gonna be an unboxing. I got the Mario Badescu facial spray, and I know this is really bad for you, especially if you have acne. I always feel like I get dry skin on the plane, but I was spraying this the entire plane ride. People next to me were like, what the F are you doing? But I don't care, my skin felt great and I didn't break out. Long story short, I hired somebody, but I realized I had to be at the salon a lot more than I thought. I also knew I had so many meetings I had to attend to. It was also my birthday, and to me, all my friends were like, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? And at first I had this plan to go to New York. We were supposed to go to dinner, but I canceled it probably 2 weeks in advance. And all my friends, of course, still wanted to do something, which I appreciated and I loved. But I was like, you guys are not hearing me. Like, I don't want to do anything. Like, I literally want to spend this month by myself. I want to finish healing. And I think they thought I was like depressed or something like that, but I wasn't. I love my solitude. But I think my friends also know I can hibernate a little bit too much sometimes. So I think they were just trying to like really pull me out of that and do something for me. And I love it and I appreciated it. And at the end of the day, this 30 days of isolation, I did not have 1 day of isolation. Not 1 day. I saw somebody every single day. I talked to somebody every single day. I had to leave my house every single day. I had to go to the business. I had to clean up client messes, or not client messes, but just messes at the salon. I had to be a boss. I had a business to run, and in my head, my business was just gonna run on itself for 30 days, and my business can run on itself on its own. It's pretty much on autopilot, but more so just in the way of my artists are so self-efficient. My artists are so good on their own, and I have trust in my artists that they are able to handle anything that comes their way. And I also have trust in my clients that they're not gonna do anything to like F me over or try to get some kind of discount because I'm not there, or complain and get their money back just because I'm not there or something like that. Like, I took my time building Dollhouse, took my time with employees, because I've been through it all. I've been through it all with employees, with clients, with everything. And I'm so happy with everybody that supports Dollhouse, everybody that works for Dollhouse. And for so long, I felt like I had to have so many people on my team. I had to have so many staff members. And yeah, it's a little financial hit when we don't have 6 lash artists at a time, but mentally, I'm so much more stressed when I have 6 people at one time. My schedule is all over the place. I can't live for myself. I can't prioritize the gym. I can't prioritize cooking. I can't prioritize what makes me happy and self-time. Because health is wealth. So I can't prioritize the things that keep me from burning out if I'm in the salon 24/7, texting an employee 24/7, then going to the meetings, then going to city meetings and looking at new locations and trying to make content, and I can't do it all at one time. The next product I got is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Wand. It's a contour wand. And I got it in shade medium tan, and I'm wearing it right now. Actually, I went to dinner with my parents, so I just wanted a light glam, no foundation or anything. So I put this on with a sponge, and at first when I put it on, it was really, really dark. Like, it's dark, but I really like it. I haven't seen it in the camera yet or how it wears. Let me roll up my sleeve. That was not my smartest move, but I really like it so far. And I mean, it's what, $4? It's literally e.l.f. So another thing that I learned in this self-isolation period that was not self-isolation at all is that you also need people in your life to heal you. So yes, I wanted to be in self-isolation. Yes, I wanted to spend every single day by myself, but I ended up turning this month into a yes month, which I don't know if I did it out of F it. I don't have clients. I don't have anybody that I have to show up for in a way. Like, I obviously have my team and my business I have to show up for, but there's nowhere that if I don't show up to work, it can't be handled, if that makes sense. Like, it's not like I'm gonna no-show a client or something. So I don't know if I debated this in the beginning. Once I realized that I was not letting this be a self-isolation period, I was like, am I self-sabotaging this, my self-isolation period, or am I putting myself first in what I want to do? Because I haven't said yes to anything in a long time. I haven't said yes to a single date in years. I've kept the same sneaky links for years, and I never said yes to going out. I did, but it was only if my friends were home or if I was going to New York or something. I never said yes for myself. So I turned it into a yes month, and anytime somebody asked me to do something, anytime somebody asked me to go on a date or anything, I just said yes. I was like, screw it. What do I have to lose? What else am I doing? Yes. The first couple of days I was in really good with no contact with anybody, no contact with anybody from the past. For a couple of days that was great. And then I started going on dates and I started to talk to people, and I was like, screw it. I want to have fun. I don't want to stay at home and isolate. I did. I got so much work done. I think I did grow a lot because I realized what is meant for my future. And yes, I wish I would have done a little bit more meditation, but I don't feel guilt that I didn't do more meditation, more cooking, more cleaning. Like, one of my goals was just to clean out this room, and I didn't. But it's not my priority. My priority was enjoying life for a little bit, because I think enjoying life for this past month and just saying yes to everything, opportunities, and just fun. On my birthday, I woke up and I was like, this is the day. I was like, it's my birthday. All I want is to do self-isolation for the day. And my friend calls me, I was cooking, and she calls me at 8 o'clock and she's like, what are you doing? And I was like, I am cooking and cleaning. And I knew she was gonna ask me to hang out. And I was like, just stay strong. I was like, Mer, you're not going anywhere. You're not drinking any alcohol. I was like, you are staying home. She was like, what are you doing? I was like, cooking and cleaning. And she knew I wanted to stay home. And she was like, no, what are you doing? And I was like, I'm cooking and I'm cleaning. And she was like, okay, we'll get ready in 20 minutes. I'm on my way to pick you up. And I was like, I told her, I was like, no. I was like, I am self-isolating today. And she was like, no, we're surprising you. She was like, we're taking you to New York City right now. This one restaurant, and I told her I loved. And then we went to this one, like, not speakeasy, but like jazz club vibe in a way. And I was like, okay, fine. And I was in the middle of cooking. My stuff was in the oven. I just pulled it out, put it in the fridge, and got ready in 20 minutes. And I was so happy that I went. I was like, this is what life is supposed to be about. Life is not supposed to be about staying home and cooking and cleaning. But on a Friday night, it's okay for me to go out. I don't need to consistently better myself. I'll never forget one of my friends. The one day we were just talking, she was like, you know what I love about you? And I was like, what? And she was like, you say you want better for yourself and you actually do it. And I was just like, I was kind of taken aback because I was not expecting that. And realistically, it's true. Like, you don't appreciate yourself, you don't congratulate yourself enough. But she was like, no, you say you want to do better, so you do. You don't say, I'm going to start the gym Monday. You start the second you decide you want better. You live a healthy lifestyle. You remove yourself from people that just drink 24/7. Like, if you say you're gonna do something, essentially you do it. And I was like, wow, like it sometimes it takes somebody else telling you something for you to hear it for yourself. And you know, I am somebody that always wants better. I've been in the gym my entire life. I've worked out my entire life. At the age of 20, 21, I was waking up at 4 a.m. to go to my personal trainer at the age of 20, and then going and taking 7:30 a.m. clients, working 7 days a week because I wanted better for myself. But playing that back now, waking up at 4 a.m., going for the most intense workout of my life, not eating, which is my fault, then going and working a 7 to 12 hour workday with no breaks. Holy shit, that's burnout. That is burnout. And then 2 of those days I was driving to New York to work and then partying at least one of those days on the weekend. Like, that is insane. That is insane. So at the end of this 30 days, now that's January 31st, I learned balance. I learned what makes me happy, what I truly like. And I don't like isolation as much as I say I do. I love my isolation. Like, if I ever move in with somebody, I need my own room, I need my own closet, I need my own room, I need my own everything. We need like 2 houses because I love my alone time. But I don't need to be in 30 days of alone time to finish healing. I don't need to be in 30 days of alone time to make sure I save myself time to meditate. So before I wrap up this video, I want to put you onto 2 more products. So this is the Drunk Elephant Be Goldie Bright Drops. Honestly, I don't know how healthy this is for my skin. I don't know how healthy any of this is for my skin. I'm very natural, but I don't know if it's because I have a little bit of attachment issues and I needed to buy this because my little cousin put me on. Oh, the most important part of my 30 days of isolation is I flew to California and I saw my family. My family heals me. I feel like a kid coming home from college when I'm in California with my family. So I just really needed that, and now I feel reset. I feel inspired. Again, that little girl is my reason why. She has got me out of my darkest times without even knowing it. She really came into my life. Her and my auntie came into my life at a time I really needed them. First of all, this packaging is fire. But anyway, she's obsessed with Drunk Elephant. She's obsessed with the original, the ordinary. She's obsessed with the ordinary. And I was using it all week and I actually really liked it. And I know it's probably just putting that like fake coating. No! So I got the Be Goldie Bright Drops by Drunk Elephant. So she has glass skin and she tells me that instead of using foundation, I mean, she's only 11, so she doesn't need foundation. Ooh. Oh, she said instead of foundation, she uses this. Whoa. First of all, I can't really see too much of a, wow, it kind of just is like, I don't know what I was expecting here. I wonder if I could like zoom in a little bit. Woo! Wow, it's kind of, okay, first of all, that consistency is great. So this, I think it's just a brightener. It kind of applies like a primer, so I'm hoping it primes my skin a little bit. Oh, shake before use. Okay. So it says you should store it upside down, so I'm guessing there's a lot of pigments in here that get stuck up here, so you probably want to store it upside down so it's all at the bottom. I was also using the Ordinary Natural Moisturizing Factors and Beta Glucan. So I was using this. It's pretty much a moisturizer, and from my knowledge, it didn't make me break out. We'll see. But I'm really happy with my purchases. So yeah, I don't know if I bought those because I have attachment issues and I just wanted to feel like we were doing our skincare together every night. Anyway, going to my family's house really healed me. It just made me feel so at home and it inspired me. I think the point of this video is dropping your expectations for yourself because I almost felt pressure to do the self-isolation from myself. I put this pressure on myself. I was like, I have to do this self-isolation to finish healing. No, you just need to discover who the hell you are, what works for you, what doesn't. And I'm so happy that I had the chance to do that because I also learned a lot about what I want in my future and what I don't want to bring in my future. So it's going to be I don't want to manifest it and say it's going to be a hard journey, but I know it's going to be a little bit difficult at first because I have done this before. But again, we only get better with time. So every single time I change careers or change paths, it gets hard, but I always figure it out and it always works out in my favor because I know what is meant for me. I know what is best for me. It is within you. It is within you. So figure out what that is and do a lot of that. Because I know what my goal has been my entire life. I know what my dreams have been my entire life. At the age of 26, I am finally following them. And I'm so happy that this is how it unfolded. I am so happy that this is the path I have taken. I'm so grateful for the dollhouse, for the friends that I have, for the support, for the family, the community that I have. And this is a really scary path I'm about to take, but I have more faith than I've ever had. Thank you guys. Don't forget, if you want to hop on a one-on-one call with me, you can through the link in my bio, stanstore/themostofmer. I also have a full library of digital downloads so that you can build the six-figure beauty business of your dream and then just keep scaling and growing from there. You'll make sure that you get to six figures in your first year. You just need to follow the blueprint. It is within you. I can't do anything for you. Make sure you comment down below what you want to see next. I'm also wearing Zara today. The last two videos was bummy as hell just to get content out, but I'm back. I'm better than ever and I'm showing up as her. So thank you guys. Don't forget, it's a doll's world. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and follow the most of Mer on literally all platforms.